Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage / rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook. At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Leif Lickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
This is Ben Berman, your local State Farm insurance agent. As a Wells County resident for over a decade, my goal is to help my neighbors get the insurance coverage they need. I prioritize small town values like community, customer service, and lending a helping hand. Call for a quote, visit our office, or request an online quote today. From home, auto, renters, or life insurance, my team can help you protect what matters most.
At Mosier Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Mosier Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Mosier Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Mosier Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Welcome, everybody, to Bluffton High School, where hopefully your car does not look like it did there about 5 seconds ago. Anyways, we got a big matchup tonight. We've all been talking about it for at least some amount of time, hoping it was going to be an undefeated matchup. And, well, you asked for it. Here we are. The Bluffton Tigers will host the Adams Central Flying Jets tonight in a 7-0 undefeated ACAC championship game. Ryan Walker alongside my partner Mike Cooper here. We got Mike Vanderkolk to my left, Brandon Trout on the camera tonight, giving you action here on Witness Media. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, whether that be live here a little bit later tonight or just watching a replay of this. We're so excited to give you game coverage of such an exciting matchup here today. Senior night for Bluffton. They just announced all the seniors for the band, the cheer team, and 14 football players, but it's getting a little bit crisper here as the season goes along, and it's football weather for quite the matchup tonight here, Mike. You really can't draw it up any better than what tonight means for both schools.
Yeah, I think if both sides are going to say what's the perfect scenario, what's the perfect environment, this would be it. Here at Bluffton, great, outstanding facility, obviously, field perfect, weather perfect. These two teams, I think, and fans maybe looked at the schedule, thought what could be, what might be, and that's what it is. 7-0, both of these teams looking for a conference championship. Of course, the Jets with one game yet to play after this, next week with Woodland. But this game has so much meaning for both of these teams, a conference championship. Of course, Bluffton thinking, is this going to be our time?
Yep.
I think we've earned it. They've looked forward to it. They want the opportunity, and here it is. So I'm expecting great things tonight here on the field.
I'm expecting the same thing here. Bluffton gets it at home today, but they're at the disadvantage of how many ACAC titles they've had. Tonight for Bluffton, if they can come off and pull off a win over number 1 Adams Central here tonight, would be their first conference championship and second conference championship since 1989. That's right. It's been that long since it's happened. And over the last few years, Bluffton has been thinking about this game, but has always slipped up in the week before. It's been the week 7, the build-up against Heritage. They've been undefeated in each of the last few years, and then they will lay an egg against Heritage, making this game still very important, but not as important as it is tonight. A win will get Bluffton a title without any other help. It would be clinched tonight, as is the Adams Central Flying Jets, who have been to 4 straight state championships, finally got it done last year in the state title in 2A. Ironically, when they move up to 2A is when they get their title, but they've won a handful of these things, including 4 in a row. And this year, there was some talk, Adams Central's graduating a lot of players. It's going to be tough to kind of reload this team. Well, based on what we've seen this year, they have been able to retool, reload, and it is a bazooka over there. It's a machine that Michael Mosier has put out. There's really no surprise. But I wanted to ask you, Mike, as our Adams Central expert here, what has been the key this year to this season with the players that they've lost, and who has stepped up in those big roles?
Well, I think it's multifaceted, really. Of course, you got Jamie Roach returning as quarterback, and he's just continued to improve. And everybody generally asks, okay, you have the great running game, and who's going to fill in? Who's going to be the wing backs? Who's going to be the fullback? And Vance Miller stepped up and played some significant games, has gained a lot of yardage here, over 500 yards on the season so far at the fullback spot. And then the wing back by committee, and the coaches have made some adjustments. And I think that's the biggest thing is the coaching staff bringing people along, improving game after game. Maybe not so happy with the offense through the middle of the year, but the last couple of games, they've put some wrinkles in there. You'll see Braylon Reber in the backfield some. He had an 88-yard touchdown run last week.
Correct.
You'll see other people in the slot at tight end, at wing back, and it's kind of by committee. There, Joey Everett, of course, has been important for them running the football and as a receiver. So it's been a combination of things, but Braylon's been really good on the outside, receiving the football and running it a little bit here of late. And I think on the other side of things, the defense has been the big thing for them all season long. And last year they continued to get better, but this defense has been good since week one and just continues to be. Even though they've had some injuries, they've continued to come through, and Nate Gherkin is back for them. And, of course, Cam Fravel with the little chip in the wrist bone, but he's playing with a playable cast on. He's been excellent game in and game out. So a lot of people have stepped up and filled in, and the defense has really been the key for them.
And we'll talk certainly more about both teams as the game goes along tonight. But, yeah, you bring up a really interesting point with the key players on defense. Adams Central has given up just shy of 8 points per game this year, and this is considering a schedule where they've played Eastside, they've played Garrett, they've traveled to Muncie to play Muncie Central. They've already played South Adams, which put up 41 points on Bluffton earlier in the year. It is not that they have not played anybody and they're just putting up some really good numbers. They've played the teams, and that's what makes Adams Central so scary. Jamie Roach, a dual threat guy. He's going to be running all over the place. He's the team's second leading rusher. He can do it in the air as well. And his favorite target, it would be my favorite target too, and Braylon Reber, who also can do it by running the football. We saw, like you said, an 88-yard touchdown run versus Southern Wells, and he also does it as a wide receiver as well with 12 catches on the year. He has had 5 carries this year for 158 yards. It's an average of 31 yards per carry. The Southern Wells carry kind of lifts that.
Skews it a little bit.
It lifts it a little bit, but still, it shows what type of an athlete that Adams Central has. They have the Thunder, they have the Lightning, they have the quarterback that can do both, and they will zip one across just when you think, hey, we're keying on the run, they're going to zip one right past you. I think Bluffton saw that a few times last year in their meetings. Now, Bluffton can match that with their offensive talent, and I think their defensive talent has gotten better from last year. But just looking at the offense this year, Axton Best, very similar to Roach. He does it both ways. But it's kind of more split than maybe Roach is. He'll run the ball more than he will throw the ball. That's just the offensive style of Coach Mosier, but he will sling it all around the field. He's well over 1,000 yards so far this year with 18 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions, one last week to Heritage, and his completion percentage is really good at 76%. And he's got the targets to do it. He's got A.J. Strevler, the school's all-time leading receptions leader and receiving yards leader. Trey Bustos has really stepped up this season. Maddox White, Parker Barnes, and, of course, Eli Birch. So he's got a ton of weapons all around, but it's behind a solid offensive line, and then your Thunder and Lightning backs of Cooper Craig and Kamel Moore, who split carries, and they have very similar statistics, over 500 yards for each of them on the season. Now, Mike, I wanted to play the schedule game with you to try to figure out what we're looking for tonight. I think everybody that's watching this or they're here, they're wondering, okay, how can I figure out who's got the edge tonight? You could say, well, Adams Central historically, or, well, hey, Bluffton has the most momentum that they've had in a while. Some people will go to the schedule, and I just want to play the schedule game and go, what do you do with this? And maybe you can help me out here. So Bluffton beats South Adams, a team that arguably should have beaten the Tigers. And Adams Central struggles with Heritage in a 7-point game. Bluffton just blew the doors off of Heritage, but just when you thought the Adams Central-South Adams game was going to be tight, Adams Central laid it on them and won. They were up 28-0, I believe, at the half.
Correct.
What do we make of Adams Central and what happened maybe in the Heritage game? And then for on Bluffton's side, well, what happened with South Adams? Is it that defense that you were talking to me about with Adams Central?
Yeah, I think it is. It has been the defense, and that was the main key in the South Adams game. And I'm sure that Coach Graham Mosier and the Starfires would like to have that game back to play again.
Yeah.
The turnovers were just a killer, as turnovers can be, and that could be a big key tonight in this game, all things considered, because both teams can run the football. Both teams can pass the football. They have excellent players at skilled positions, but you can't ever predict turnovers or penalties, and those or special teams that can all play a part. So the South Adams game, yes, Adams Central ready to play. Titus Lehman is for real. He can throw the football. They had a high-powered offense, and Adams Central's defense just ready to play. And that Heritage game, they had problems stopping the run option at the quarterback from Heritage. And I think that's when Michael Mosier said, you know what, I'm just not really happy with where our offense is at this point. We're just not as productive as we could be. That's when they started making a few adjustments. That's when you saw Braylon move into the backfield a little bit, Reese Hammond at wing back. They do a little bit things differently throwing the football, and you could see it in the last couple of games here. The South Adams game, the Southern Wells game.
Yep.
They came through and made those little adjustments, and credit to the coaching staff. They're experienced. They've been here, they've done it, they've seen it, and I think that's been the big thing, along with the defense, is their ability to adjust in the game as it goes along.
Where the last two meetings were in the regular season for Bluffton Adams Central last year, the Tigers made their case that they could win against Adams Central, even in the last few years, and it just has not been.
Absolutely.
It has not happened. I know Coach Kunkel, as a former lineman himself, takes a lot of pride in running the ball. He's got Cooper Craig. He's got Kamel Moore. He's got guys up front that are pretty good. Adams Central's defense has been able to stop them. In those two games last year, where Adams Central won 49-24, and in the sectional 35-7, the Tigers have not been able to run the ball whatsoever, held to under 100 yards, and even were held to 53 yards rushing in the regular season game. If you're Coach Kunkel tonight, you want to try to establish a run, but would you say to attack this defense, you're going to have to do it through the air more often than maybe you're hoping for tonight? Is that a fair assumption for the Jets?
I think absolutely it's a fair assumption. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. If I'm Coach Kunkel, I'm going to come out and be aggressive. I'm going to take advantage of Axton Best back there, his ability to scramble and make plays. And I think last year, penalties hurt them, and a turnover or two hurt them because, initially early on, it looked like Bluffton was moving the football, and they did move the football successfully. And I'm sure that was a game where they were like, could have, would have, should have. And then the sectional game was a different story. But I think tonight, last year, I was impressed with Eli Birch. I think he was a guy that was fairly successful for them, and I think that could be another key tonight. Someone maybe that you're not really expecting, but I think Eli could be big for them tonight. And, of course, A.J. Strevler. The big play could be a factor for sure, because we know both teams can score. Both teams have a pretty decent defense, but the big play could be a momentum builder for one of these two teams tonight.
Big games, big stakes, high stakes, I should say, and the ACAC title on the line. Who's going to be the hero? Is it going to be unsung, or is it going to be a popular name? I can't wait to find out. We're going to take a break here on the Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show. Christian Care Retirement Community is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate quality care. We provide a wide assortment of comfortable living options for various needs with 3 levels of care. Call 260-565-3000 to see how we can enrich your or your loved one's life.
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. An inconveniently located electrical outlet owner. And a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Bluffton Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going. More.
When you order an East of Chicago pizza, you get a pizza done right. A delicious East of Chicago pizza is created with dough made fresh every morning, your choice of thin or specialty crust, a savory blend of cheeses, and the tastiest toppings. For a limited time, you can enjoy a delicious large 2-topping pizza from East of Chicago for just $9.99. Available in Berne for a limited time. The next time you order pizza in Berne, remember, East of Chicago is pizza done right.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds, or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need, and since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Come see us at Gia & Co. Boutique in Berne, Indiana. We offer women's clothing with inclusive sizing, accessories, and more. We are open in store Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals every week. Or you can always shop with us online at www.giaandcoboutique.com. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials to keep up with all things Gia. Our team cannot wait to see you in store soon to help with all your fashion wants and needs.
Back at Bluffton High School here, about a minute before we flip the coin here in this ACAC championship game. Here in the regular season, Tigers and Jets 7-0 on 7-0. Winner takes the conference tonight. Could not draw it up any better as the Bluffton Tigers are about to head out of the band-made tunnel and cheerleading tunnel, which extends a little bit farther on one side than the other, but it's a tunnel nonetheless. And here come the Bluffton Tigers. Ryan Walker and Mike Cooper on the call here tonight. We'll call me the Bluffton football expert, and we'll call Mike Cooper the Adams Central football expert. He's done some great work with the Jets this year, has seen all but, I believe, one game. And then for me, I've seen all but a couple of games. But we are both so excited to see what happens here tonight. Can the Tigers finally get it done for the first time since 1989? That's what's at stake here tonight as Bluffton goes for the ACAC, or as Adams Central going to add to the collection of hardware, put it in their trophy cases over in Monroe for the 5th straight time.
Either way, probably the premier game in Northeast Indiana tonight. A lot of good matchups tonight around the area. SAC, NE8, ACAC, but this is probably the one that most eyes will be on tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's not, it probably ties with others, probably. I mean, the stakes are at least the highest that they can be in the regular season. But it also brings the question, maybe we'll talk about it a little bit later, but it's whoever wins tonight, you might be only celebrating for 2 weeks, as both teams are in the same sectional now. And that's become a topic of conversation. If the Tigers are able to do it, is that all the emotional energy that you're going to have for the season? Obviously not. You just don't just play for the conference. Tigers are going to be fighting for a sectional as well. Right. But these two teams will more than likely meet in a sectional in a couple weeks. East Side might have something to say about that.
East
Churubusco with a good 5-2 record. But that is the matchup that I think people around here are looking towards.
Of course, Adams Central ranked number 1 in 2A.
Yep.
Eastbrook at number 5. These Bluffton Tigers right there at number 7. And Eastside, you just mentioned, number 11 in the coaches poll. So that sectional is loaded.
It certainly is. And, of course, Adams Central coming up makes it all that much tougher. For 3 years, they had been the 1A state runners-up, get bumped up to 2A, and we're ready to play Indy Lutheran for a 4th straight time. Now in a new class, which they get bumped out of the semifinals. So Adams Central said, okay, well, we'll play somebody new, and they end up winning the title.
Yep, Linton Stockton, of course, Linton right back at it again. They're ranked there in the top 10 as well and climbing, so.
Most important part is the scoreboard here tonight. Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Experience the ultimate freedom at Freedom Automotive Group of Bluffton. Our dedicated team is committed to going above and beyond to ensure you feel at ease in our showroom with our hassle-free financing options customized to meet your unique financial situation. Ready for the kick. Tigers will get the ball first in this ACAC championship game at Bluffton High School. We're underway. Cooper Craig will take the return. He's dangerous back there, but he's going to be met right away by a couple Jets to bring him down just shy of the 20-yard line to start the Tigers' first drive.
Braylon Cowens with his ability on the kickoffs has been key for them this season. You saw it there. Cooper Craig got it right around the 5-yard line. He's had several touchbacks this season, so that's just another key facet here that could come into play tonight.
Bluffton's offense led by dual threat quarterback Axton Best in his junior season. He's had a great year with his legs and with his arms, and I'm going to bet that the playbook is wide open tonight to do what they can to knock off the Jets for the first time in 15 years. Best will throw over to Cooper Craig on a screen. He's going to slip right away. That's going to be a nice first down catch on the screen, about 11 yards for a first down.
Good first down call there. Reese Hammond right there, just couldn't quite catch up to him. Cooper Craig picks up a first down.
Best with Craig behind him. Tigers like to spread the ball out and run the football. Jets are very solid and always are with their front seven. They'll hand it off to Craig. Had a little bit of space, but falls for just a couple yards on first down. This defensive line is highlighted by Cam Fravel, first team All-ACAC last year. He has 5 sacks this season. Should be feasting in the backfield all night tonight. He's number 79.
Yeah, he's 71. He switched jerseys last week, so he's 71 tonight.
Thank you for that. Hand off to Craig again, makes a nice move and breaks a tackle, and he's going to be down inside the 40, reaching near the 35. A good bounce back carry by Cooper Craig.
Big play gains there. Good cut back by Cooper Craig, showing the speed. The Jets with just the front three, and finally pushed out of bounds there by Jamie Roach and Reese Hammond, who came across the field.
So the Tigers with some early chunk plays to start their first drive against this really good Adams Central defense. It'll be Axton Best, and the Jets were more than prepared. I believe that was Ashton Yergler who was first in to tackle Best.
Yeah, Thomas Laughlin and Barrett Collier in there.
They certainly know that Best is going to carry the ball tonight. At times will be the Tigers' leading rusher, and he'll have a lot of design runs for himself on some QB draw plays. He'll have read option situations. Coach Kunkel trusts the ball in his hands. But Adams Central scouting very well aware of what he can do. 2nd and 12 empty. Best with some time now under pressure. He'll roll out to his left. Now he'll sling it to A.J. Strevler, and just about a half a foot too long for Strevler to catch. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Had a couple of strides there on Jamie Roach coming across the field, and that's right there is what Axton Best can do. Keep him between the hashes, and almost made a big play there.
Ethan Ribich as a kicker has a strong leg. I'm not sure, though, if the Tigers would want to try that here in a 4th and long situation. So expect this to be perhaps 4-down territory for Bluffton, depending on if there's a sack or something where there's some lost yards. Screen over to Strevler. Jets will be right there in the backfield. What a tackle.
Yeah, nice job.
And reading it perfectly is Miles Carr.
He's going to lose another couple there on that one. Good job by Miles there. Wrap him up and bring him down right on the catch.
That'll stop a very impressive first couple plays by the Tigers offense, but the Jets defense, 3 straight plays to back the Tigers up to the 41 on 4th and 16. Abram Garrett back to punt. Adams Central does not have a returner.
Yeah, not a lot of faith that they're actually going to punt the ball away, but they do.
The only return man back there is the official, and the ball does bounce
I think
out
they
of
got
bounds.
a really friendly bounce there.
You could not draw that one up any better at the 1.
Yeah, let's see where they actually do, but I agree with you, Ryan. That's about at the 1.
What an incredible kick from Abram Garrett to drop the Jets back at the 1-yard line, and that's exactly what you want to see in a 4th and 16 situation if you're Coach Kunkel.
And they're going to put it inside the 1.
I mean, it is going to be right there. That could have touched the pylon very easily.
See what they do here to get some breathing room if they're just going to have Roach with a sneak here. And they have some movement.
And a flag will be thrown. I think that's going to be a false start.
Yeah, I think Thomas Laughlin took a step there a little too early. Not that it's going to back it up very far, but
it'll be a half-an-inch yard penalty. What do you even do? Just put the ball right back down to where it was. So the Jets are at as close to the goal line as you can be, and it'll be 1st and 10 technically still. Tigers lined up in a bunch, as are Adams Central. And a QB sneak by Jamie Roach will get him about a yard. And if you're the Jets right here, it's a win if you can just get a punt off, probably. Of course, Coach Mosier's not going to concede his downs here, but just avoiding any sort of fumble or safety is probably a win for the Jets in this situation.
So Braylon Reber wide left there, far side of the field, matched up one-on-one there.
Got to be careful just in case. They'll run it to the outside. The Jets will gain a couple yards with
and
Vance Miller.
Late penalty there. After they brought Vance Miller down, see what the call might be.
Very late flag indeed.
It was about a yard or two short.
It's going to be a horse collar on the Tigers. That is killer.
So penalties, moving it along here. So Vance Miller picks up 8, and then they tack on for the horse collar.
So now the Jets go from the 1-inch yard line to the 25, have some breathing room. They'll toss here, and breaking free for the moment.
Nice
and
run,
getting that first
by
down.
Thomas Laughlin.
Thomas Laughlin.
On the pitch.
Thomas Laughlin for a large gain on the play. Earns an Adams Central first down.
Jets getting out of the situation. Did a good job themselves getting out of it, but Bluffton giving them a nice 15-yard cushion on the horse collar. 1st and 10 at the 43. Roach will fake. Adams Central will throw. That's Reber. Reber gets a nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards on the play, and that's something that Adams Central doesn't do a lot, but they will feature it, and they're still very, very successful at it.
Yeah, nice job. Good coverage. Brought down by Eli Birch that time. So not a lot of yards after the catch.
And about 5 yards for the Jets. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Will be officially a 5-yard gain. Reber, that's his 13th catch on the year, over 170 yards with 2 touchdowns. You'll also probably see the ball in his hands rushing the football as well.
He's in the backfield right now, and that's
a
good run option there by Roach to get out to the edge.
Roach will carry a Bluffton defender past the yardsticks. It's Aaron Jessup on the tackle. The Jets will reach inside enemy territory for the first time tonight at the 41.
Brought down by Tigers number 14, Aaron Jessup. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Ball on the
Good catch-up tackle there by Aaron Jessup, or Jamie might have been down the sideline for quite a bit more.
Roach behind center. Take it and go right up the middle. He'll be stuffed for about a 2-yard gain. Want to mention our first quarter sponsor, Sprunger & Sprunger, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger. From adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between, Sprunger & Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. It is easy and convenient to visit Sprunger & Sprunger for all your legal needs. 2nd and 8 from the 39 for Adams Central, their opening drive. And a flag, looks like before the snap.
I think that's going to be motion, yeah, again.
Will be a false start.
Yeah.
It's where the Tigers can capitalize here, a 2nd and long. Can they stop Adams Central for the next few plays and get the ball back? This drive started all the way back at the 1-yard line. Jets able to escape, draw a penalty, and then they've been able to do a lot with some breathing room here. Roach will hand off. Good chunk of yards gained.
Vance Miller on the
Vance
carry.
Miller. Expect a lot of different ball carriers tonight for Adams Central. Between Roach, Miller, Joey Everett, Thomas Laughlin, even Braylon Reber at wide receiver. 3rd down and 8. Tiger crowd stomping their feet on the metal bleachers here, trying to pump their Tigers crowd up. Adams Central traveled very well tonight. Roach will keep, makes a good move and gets a good block on the outside. He'll be short of the first down, but enough to make this fourth down very interesting at about the 34, 33-yard line.
Good speed to get outside, but he just couldn't outrun Colson Teeple there. A couple yards short of the first down.
Our first big fourth down call here for Michael Mosier. He's got a lot of plays in the back pocket in his 17th year.
Jets 10 of 12 on the year, fourth down conversions, so they're going to get a timeout on the field here.
And we're gonna take it with them for a moment.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here. At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Back here on Witness Media, thank you so much for making us a part of your evening here or wherever you're watching a replay of this game. Highly anticipated matchup, and we've got a highly anticipated fourth down and 2. Adams Central with the ball. Roach going back to pass. He'll fire. He's open, and he makes the catch.
Joey Everett for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Adams Central, 33 yards. How about Michael Mosier calling a pass play on 4th and 2?
Just out of reach there. Joey had to wait on it a little bit, but nice job there by Jamie Roach on a drop back. Good touch. Big call after following the timeout there by Michael Mosier.
Huge call. I bet you the Tigers did not think that that was going to happen with as well as Adams Central runs the ball with 2 yards to gain. Mosier pulling the rabbit out of the hat early, if you want to say that. Cook kick is up and good. That'll have the Jets leading 7-0 here early in the first quarter.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Back here at Bluffton High School, Jets take a 7-0 lead to cap off a 99 and I would say a half-yard drive, ending on a 4th and 2 pass to Joey Everett for 33 yards.
Wow. 10 plays, 99 yards. Take 5 minutes off the clock. Yeah, that's if you're Adams Central fans, you got to be elated with that possession.
This one drops into the arms of Griffin Morgan. Better field position than the last kickoff, but probably not wanting that to go to Griffin Morgan's hands necessarily on a kick return, but a nice kick from Adams Central, as they probably are well aware the Tigers can return kicks very well.
Right, if they can keep them inside the 30, they'll take it. Cam Fravel down there to bring him down. See what kind of response Bluffton can come up with here now. They move the ball well their first possession. Just couldn't complete the drive.
Kamal Moore out there for the first time for Bluffton. More of the lightning back for the Tigers. He'll get the first handoff and get tripped up past the 30.
Ball is handed off
Moore and Craig almost evenly split carries in the backfield. Craig with 55 attempts, Moore with now 51. Both are over 500 yards on the season. Craig last week more successful with 6 touches for 112 yards, had an 82-yard run. All in the first half for the Tigers, their 35-0 win over the Patriots.
Jets going with 4 in the front now.
Over to Bustos on a screen. He'll pick up positive yards.
It's close to the first down marker there.
I think it might just be short. Be short by about a yard. So 3rd and 1 for Bluffton. Adams Central beating Southern Wells last week 48-7. Has Woodland after this next week.
That will bring up 3rd down and 1 for Bluffton. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Best with Moore in the backfield. He's got 4 receivers to choose from if they throw, or he'll take it himself. Best with his first big carry of the night. He'll get past the 50 and more than enough for a first down.
Xander Schwartz comes over from that front line position to make the tackle. Reese Hammond there as well, but it's the speed of Axton Best.
Number 22, Xander Schwartz. And with that run, earns another Bluffton Tigers.
From the 47.
For the Tigers. Ball placed on the 47-yard line.
About the same formation with Kamel Moore standing straight up in the backfield. Fires over to Strevler. If he could make a man miss, but he's not going to be able to. What a tackle from Joey Everett in space.
He shed the block there that Eli Birch had him on and comes in and makes the tackle right away. That's a big play there by Joey.
Not an easy one either with Strevler. His agility, his ability to yards after the catch, especially when it was one-on-one.
Right.
Great tackle from Everett. Second and 10. Best with some time. Now scrambles his way past a Adams Central defender, and he'll spike this one to the ground. Getting pressure in there was David Fisher.
Yeah, David's been really good on the front line this year for the Jets and pressured him, moved him to the outside, and good decision by Axton Best there just to throw it away.
About 1:45 left in this opening quarter. Tigers with the ball at the 47. Best will take it himself, and he's going to burst through the line, and he's going to get near or past the 25-yard line on a big carry off of the fake to Strevler, who was in motion. Best with 325 rushing yards on the season. He's got a couple big ones here on this drive. It'll be a quick timeout. We'll take a quick timeout here as well.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
7-0 Jets lead here on Witness Media's coverage of the Bluffton Adams Central game. I'm going to keep calling it the ACAC championship game. That's pretty much what it is. It's not like a tournament championship by any means, but winner will win the ACAC. Tigers looking for their first since '89. Jets looking for their 5th straight. After a nice carry from Axton Best on 3rd and 10, Tigers will continue their drive at the 24. Kamel Moore doing his Michael Myers impersonation, standing straight up in the backfield. And we'll get the fake from Best, and Best will gain about 6 on the carry. So Coach Kunkel using Axton Best's legs as much as possible here on the second drive, trying to establish the run.
Cam Fravel couldn't catch up with him, neither could David Fisher that time, and nice pickup there of about 7.
I think the hopes is that Adams Central will start to sell a little bit on the run to open up the pass game for Bluffton. Not going to be an easy task with this Jets defense, just allowing 8 points per game. Best will check his play calls on the wrist. He will fake to Moore, and it'll be him again. Makes another juke move, and he'll gain positive yards again. It'll be past the first down sticks. The Tigers will have 1st and 10 from the 11, I believe. That's what it will be, from the 11.
With that carry brings up another Bluffton Tigers. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball placed on the 11-yard line.
Minutes of play here. Bluffton taking their time. I like that approach from Coach Kunkel, just to slow things down. A lot of emotions tonight on senior night and against the Jets. Best will hand off to Kamel Moore. Moore will gain a few. He's still up, now going backwards.
Ball is handed off to the Tigers.
There'll be a nice chunk of yards again on 1st down. It looks like about a gain of 5.
A gain of about 5 yards.
Bluffton does not have to snap it here. 20 seconds on the game clock. Play clock is at 22. We'll see if they do some hard count here to gain an extra 5, or if they'll snap it. One second left. Tigers will not snap. Got a little bit of movement, but not enough to draw a penalty. So that's where we will stand when we start the second quarter from the 6-yard line. 7-0, Adams Central over Bluffton early.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne. In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
We are back here at Bluffton. Tigers are driving, trailing by 7 points to Adams Central. Up 2nd and 5 from the 6-yard line. From one side of the field to the other. Best with Cooper Craig now behind him. Now we'll go off into a bunch of receivers at the bottom of your screen. Cooper Craig will get it. He's not going to go super far. Was able to at least get past the line of scrimmage. Adams Central read that perfectly.
Yeah, right there, quick out there, Cooper Craig. They were hoping he might be able to get into the end zone, but a host of Jets there to push him out of bounds.
I think they were hoping for some better blocking on the outside from their receivers.
Not much happening there.
Terrific read by the Jets defense. Best is going empty. He's ran the ball a lot here on the second drive. He'll fake to Craig, but he'll be met in the backfield, but he stumbles back up. That play could have gone a multitude of ways. It'll end up being a short gain So now 4th and 6. Bluffton looks like they're going with Ethan Ribich, freshman kicker, out on the field. I think initially in the pressure, I thought that was number 6. I don't see a number 6 on the roster. Somebody got axed in best originally. So here's the kick from Ribich. It's a low line drive, and it's going to go up and in. Wow.
Above the crossbar.
So that's how the Tigers will get their first points. 7-3. We'll take a quick break.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Field goal from Ethan Ribich, 24 yards out. Gets this to be a 7-3 score. Based on that drive, I think Adams Central is pretty pleased with ending up with only 3 points to show for Bluffton.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, it's a bend, don't break here for the Jets all season long. And again, nice stand there. They got inside the 10 to force the field goal attempt. And Bluffton probably happy they got the field goal.
Yeah, considering the low line drive.
Right.
Just snuck over. Ribich.
Nice kick.
Yeah, that is Ribich on the kickoff. Showing a lot of leg there. Reber on the return, but the Tigers will stuff him past the 20-yard line to start the Jets' second drive. A little bit more breathing room to start this possession here, Mike.
Right. 99 yards on that last possession. Capped off by a 4th down passing play after a timeout. Roach to Joey Everett. Over the top for a score.
From the 23. Reber is the man way out wide with Elijah Birch. Roach will hand off, and looks like Griffin Morgan was in there to help stop.
No room
that
for Vance
attack.
Miller at all after about a yard maybe.
Good stop from Bluffton. I believe Cooper Jenkins had the initial contact up front. He's had a nice year this year in his sophomore year.
Quick pitch to Everett.
Toss. Everett being met just past the line. It'll be a 3rd and medium here for the Jets.
Griffin Morgan there in on that tackle. South Adams with an early lead over Woodland, 14-7 up at Woodland tonight.
We'll call it 3rd and 6 from the 27. Adams Central going back for a passing situation, throws it deep. Reber was looking for a flag. He's going to get it.
I think they're going to call it maybe for inhibiting Braylon to.
Possibly a holding call.
Yes, that's what I'm guessing.
Reber kind of lost some steam, so I would believe it.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it here, though.
All right, we'll call holding. That's the conclusion. That is a huge first down play. Could have been 4th and 6 from the 27. And that'll be a first down pass for Adams Central. So a couple penalties against the Tigers have cost them early on these 2 drives. The horse collar tackle deep in their own territory on the first drive, and then a 3rd and 6 holding penalty on an incomplete pass. Handoff will be met real quickly again by the Tigers.
Counterplay that time
Craig.
to Laughlin and just nowhere to go.
I think Cooper Craig was the first to stuff him. He's a little small on the field, but man, he can pack a punch. Gain a yard. Laughlin will. Roach going back to throw again and getting hit right away in the backfield or not in the backfield, but just a couple yards down. That's a good tackle.
Tackle made by the Tigers, number 84, Eli.
Good job by Eli Birch there.
Yes, I was like,
yeah,
was it Eli?
He
I
was
think
right
it was
there.
Eli.
It's good coverage there on Vance Miller out of the backfield, and brought him down right away.
So from the 40-yard line, Adams Central again, similar situation, 3rd and 7. Roach will take it himself on the outside. He's got enough for a first down, and there he goes down the sideline. He's going one more man to beat. He's going to end up getting in.
And that's going to be a horse collar tackle.
Horse collar.
Too late. Roach had already crossed the goal line.
They
so
will call it a touchdown.
What an option run that time by Jamie Roach.
60 yards for Jamison Roach on the outside, turning on the Jets. They called him past the goal line by the time the horse collar occurred, so that could be a part of this potential 2-point conversion situation on the flag.
Right.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So Adams Central will go and kick an extra point here. Could make it a 14-3 score here midway through the second quarter. Braylon Cowens kicks this way up high in the air, and that will move it to a 14-3 score here in the second quarter.
cell phone.
14-3, Jets lead over Bluffton. Jamison Roach on the scoreboard puts a right hook on the Tigers, and the Tigers will trail here by 2 scores early. Not the start that you're looking for Bluffton. Bluffton did a nice job on the rushing attack in that last possession, but Roach using his speed on the outside, using some blockers and that speed to burst for 60 yards up the right sideline. 15-yard horse collar will be tacked onto the kickoff here. That's why you're seeing the ball past midfield for Adams Central. Kick is going to be up, and it's good. What a leg there from Braylon Cowens. We just saw him split the upright way over top on his extra point. He's got a good leg. A couple good legs in this game.
Joshua
with Ethan,
Albach for Jay County has got a very good.
Southern Wells.
Or
yes.
Southern Wells, yeah. Very good leg. Yeah.
Ethan Ribbich for Bluffton. Though his field goal was a low line drive, but he proved to everybody on the next kickoff. He said, no, no. So the Tigers' third drive got all the way to the 6-yard line on the last possession ended up in a field goal. Credit to the Jets defense for some really good reads on a couple plays. Keep the Tigers at bay. That's why they're up the way they are right now. Birch will catch the screen. Jets are going to be right there, though. I believe Laughlin was the first to reach him. Jets just combined speed and IQ on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, nice job that time by Thomas Laughlin there from his linebacker spot.
Second down and 9 for the Tigers. Ball placed on the 21-yard line.
Best with Craig behind him. He's got 3 wide receivers split up wide. Best, he's got a ton of room here. Will make a move, break a tackle, spin around another, and spins down to the 41-yard line. Right now, it's been the Axton Best show, but with his legs rather than through the air.
Big gainer that time. Plenty of room to run.
That's right, first and 10 for the Tigers. Ball placed on the 41.
I think if you're Coach Mosier and the coaching staff on the defensive side, maybe you'll give a little bit on Axton's carries so that the air raid is at least taking control of a little bit. That's what it appears to be at least.
Take away the big play.
Craig runs over one of his own. Flag is down. Depending on the play, it'll be a gain of about 5.
Could be a holding territory call.
It will be on the Tigers for holding. Seems like the penalties that the Tigers have had today have just been so killer to them. That one put in the same category would be 1st and 20 from the 31.
Remains first down and 20 for Bluffton.
Best looking towards his sideline, getting the call from Coach Kunkel. Best will fake. He gets bumped in the backfield, and he's not going to be able to escape.
Finally brought down. Yeah, big play there. A lot of pursuit that time.
That's Xander Schwartz that will get credited with the tackle for loss.
Barrett Collier there too, but Xander not fooled that time. Now it's another loss, so 2nd and 27 for the Tigers now. They're going to spread it out.
Bluffton might have to take a couple shots. Getting the call from Kunkel again. Best will go empty. He'll fire it quickly, and that's going to be short, intended for Trey Bustos. Want to thank our second quarter sponsor, Bumgarner Attorneys. For nearly 75 years, Bumgarner Attorneys have provided superior legal services to the families of Adams, Wells, and Jay counties. Not a ton in the playbook for 3rd and 27, but whatever it is, Coach Kunkel will call it. Maybe something short.
Right, looking for yards after a catch possibly here.
Cooper Craig in motion. Best. Not going to have a ton of time. Will scramble, now fires near the sideline. That's going to be short.
Good pursuit that time. Cam Fravel with a lot of pressure.
Fravel was looking for sack number 6 on the season. Instead gets a quarterback, Axton Best, to hurry, throw an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th and 27 for the Tigers, and the Jets will have time with that incompletion. Just under 5 minutes on this drive that could go up by even more. 2 returners this time. We got Reber.
Reber and Jamie Roach back.
Kick is high in the air, giving a lot of hang time for Bluffton to get down there. And meeting near the 43 was Marshall Gerber. Good kick coverage and kick by Abram Garrett, but the Jets will get good field position with under 5 minutes to play. Already up 14-3. If you're the Tigers, you got a lot to talk about at halftime. Try to stop these penalties.
Right, absolutely.
And figure some things out. It has been some big plays for Adams Central so far. I think the Tigers have done a nice job defensively, but it's those big plays that have hurt them.
Vance Miller
on the carry. He won't get much.
Tigers tackle number 40, Vance Miller on the run. Gain of about 1 yard on the play.
Clock will run.
That makes 2nd down and 9 for Adams Central.
Ashton Yergler comes in with the play. Go to his tight end spot. Braylon Reber here, near side.
Roach, man in motion. He'll take it himself. He's got a lane, and he's going to head it well past the 45. That'll be a first down for Adams Central. And that's what Jamison Roach can do. Now over 500 yards on the ground this season. He's also got 6 touchdowns.
Both of these quarterbacks really good with the option run. That time, room on the near side of the field. Jamie Roach makes the most of it, as Axton Best did on the last possession for the Tigers.
And excuse me, he's got over 600 yards, not 500. Roach fakes the toss, now will throw. Not a ton of space, and covering well are the Tigers. Aaron Jessup will make the play.
Looking for Ashton Yergler there.
Bluffton has been pretty prepared on these throws. Roach did make a terrific throw for that 33-yard strike to open up their first drive in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Roach with it, and he's got plenty of space
plenty of blocking. He's going to get to the end zone.
Eli Birch tried to cut him off, but he can't. That's nice, a 43-yard touchdown, Adams Central.
Great edge blocking that time, and downfield blocking by Braylon Reber on Eli Birch. Gets Roach an open path to the touchdown. And Jamie Roach just eating up the yardage here.
Terrific blocking indeed. That made the play. And Roach using his speed again with another huge rushing touchdown for Adams Central, looking to go up 21-3. Cowan's ready for the extra point. Not a great snap, so Roach going to go back, trying to look for man in the end zone. That will be incomplete. So the score will be 20-3 on, I don't believe it was a design.
No, it was a high snap. And
extra point.
Tried to make the most of it.
We will take a quick break here.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
20-3 off of the little bit of a high snap. Jamison Roach, it's impressive what he did. Instantly was ready to go, ready to throw the ball, well prepared on special teams, and almost got it into the hands of Xander Schwartz. That could have been a disaster for Bluffton when they thought they got a break.
Right.
Makes it a 17-point game here late in the first half. Bluffton going to look to try and cut this lead in half. Bustos will return, still going around the 35. Decent field position for the Tigers that need to get the ball moving a little bit here.
Number 2, Trayton Bustos, carries the ball all the way up to the 35-yard line. Tigers will begin with a 1st and 10 at the 35.
Bluffton will have 3:02 left on the clock to go 65 yards. Moved the ball pretty well, but that last possession holding call really brought them back.
Yeah, that stalled the drive without a doubt. Really tough when it's 2nd and 20.
Best empty. Little bit of a bad snap. Fakes just about everybody on the defensive line, but now tries to make his way forward. And wow, dangerous throw with Elijah Birch coming back toward the sideline.
Good pursuit by Xander Schwartz. And just when you thought they had him for a sack, Axton Best somehow escapes and then able to just get rid of it.
That's a great point. That is terrific pursuit by Schwartz to make sure that Best could not use his legs. He is so dangerous outside of the pocket if he can scramble. Most of the receivers are way downfield. He'll have plenty of space with some blockers. Instead, 2nd and 10 for Bluffton. 2:51 on the clock now. Best, a little bit more time, but spikes this one on the ground. That's the 3rd or 4th spike we've seen from Best. Just really great coverage by Adams Central, forcing Best to really have to think outside the box.
Yeah, Barrett Collier came in quick that time.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for Bluffton. And there's enough time on the clock where if Adams Central wanted to, they could use a timeout if the clock is running and have plenty of it to go up by another score if their defense can make a stand here.
Right, big play.
Best with Cooper Craig behind him. Craig looking to make a block. He does. Gives some more time for Best, who makes a really nice throw on and out to Trey Bustos for a 1st down. I like what Coach Kunkel did with Cooper Craig, using him in the backfield to help his quarterback.
Just a crossing pattern that time by Bustos. Got nice job securing the ball and making sure his feet are in bounds. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
8-yard line.
At the 48 now. Clock will stop for now. Craig in the backfield again with Best. Best will drop back to pass. And ball is on the ground.
Football, and I think that might be David Fisher on the football.
And it is.
It is.
Adams Central crowd going nuts on the other sideline. They get the ball back here with 2:39 left on the clock. Another brutal mistake for Bluffton, down by 17. If you want to beat the Jets, you got to play perfect.
Adams Central will begin. A 1st and 10 for the Jets.
See if the Tigers can respond here defensively. 2:39 to go. At the 43. Big turnover there. Best just trying to make a play and got stripped from behind. And David Fisher right there falls on the football.
This defensive line for Adams Central has been as advertised here tonight. Just harassing Best in the pocket. Even using Craig as a blocker.
Gonna go for the big play here.
Roach will fire, and that very easily could have been picked off. It'll fall harmlessly to the ground. Almost picking it off. It's Colson Teeple.
Yeah.
Looking to make a big play on his senior night.
Looking for Joey Everett. That was great defensive play there by Teeple.
Second down and 10. Mosier was going for the big play. really stick a knife into the Tigers. Still with an opportunity, though. Plenty of time left for Adams Central.
And you give it to Miller for a couple.
Won't be much. Initially, looks like a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Tigers, number 34, Griffin Morgan on the tackle. That brings up 3rd down.
And if anything here for the Jets, you just want to ink the clock out as much as you can. Defense has done a nice job, but not even giving Bluffton a chance. Roach going for a pass. He's got a man open, just was unable to connect with him. That was Joey Everett.
Yeah, threw it a little behind him, but he was getting pressured there. We'll see what Coach Mosier does here.
Looks like some extra men coming out.
Looks like the punt team's going to come on, which...
The clock is stopped for now. 1:48 on it. Be from the 41-yard line.
So good response there defensively by the Tigers after the fumble.
A.J. Strevler around the 15-yard line and Cooper Craig in the middle of the field at the 6. Punt will be high in the air. Very well placed and caught around the 11 from number 11, A.J. Strevler. Nice kick there.
Yeah, good execution by Barrett Collier. Yeah, absolutely.
So Bluffton, another drive here, just only 3 points to show for this offense that's been able to score over 40 points a game this season. Having their first big challenge defensively of the season. So far it hasn't passed the test yet, but still plenty of game left here tonight at Bluffton. Similar formation. Now Craig will go out for a screen play. Cooper with a little bit of speed and strength will get about 5. Good carry or a good catch and run from Craig on first down. Bluffton resorting to some of the shorter plays here tonight. They've been working, but that big play splash just hasn't been there yet. Second and 4. Best under a little bit of duress, but has
room to
a lot
go,
of speed.
and Schwartz is going to push him out of bounds.
Got enough, well enough for a first down. Gets out of bounds, 1:02 remaining in the first half. From the 24-yard line now. Little steps forward. Bluffton again taking their time in the huddle when they can. Try to slow the pace down a little bit. A lot going on tonight, a lot at stake for them here on senior night. Best will fire a little bit of a hook and ladder to Cooper Craig from Birch, and that'll be a first down. Nifty little play to pick up another first. And Michael Vanderkolk loves it.
Reese Hammond there for the tackle. And they're going to take a timeout.
They will. We will take it with them with 54 seconds to go.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Bluffton's offense trying to do what it can to chop this lead in half before the break. They'll have to do so with 54.6 seconds left in our opening half.
Well, one way or the other, it's going to be a momentum builder, either for the Jets if they can keep them out of the end zone here and go in halftime knowing they've got the ball when they come out, or on the other side for Bluffton, if they can get a big play and score here, it would be huge.
First and 10. Tigers will hand off, try to sneak in some yards. Cooper Craig, just so tough to get down, but clock will run. Coach Kunkel pointing at his team. Let's go. Let's hurry up. 5 yards on the carry. Clock running, 35 seconds left in the first half. Best going back, has some time, now being pressured. Looks in, that one will be tipped right out of bounds. Little dangerous of a throw, but will be incomplete. Avoiding the sack, that's the most important part if you're the Tigers, but at the risk of an interception.
Again, the pursuit from behind, just not giving up on the play.
Now, if you're Bluffton here, 25 seconds, 3rd and 5, you want to get the first down. So at the very least, you can attempt a Hail Mary. I don't know the leg of Ethan Ribbich, how far he's going to want to go. I think field goal is maybe the last thing on the Tigers' mind right now. But just throwing out that possibility, I don't know where his range would be. Quick snap. Best looking and fires out of bounds. Kind of an awkward throw, and Bluffton.
We got motion by the Tigers, I think, before the snap. So
it will be a false start. So make it 3rd and 10. Tigers really need a first down here. It's just enough time on the clock for if Bluffton did not get a first down. Going for it on 4th down would be a pretty big risk with Adams Central. They would be near the 40-yard line of Bluffton.
Right.
But at this stage in the game, down 17 in the first half, they get enough yards. It might take a little bit of a risk. We'll see what happens on 3rd down, though. Best looking. He's going to be pressured right away. Best with guys trailing right behind him. Throw is going to be caught by Birch, but I believe he's out of bounds. He will be.
Yep, unfortunately.
Bluffton's drive will end again in a punt. Tigers just can't get anything going. This Adams Central front combined with the secondary has been lights out tonight.
Put Axton Best in scramble mode several times here in the first half. And then secondary, defensive backs for the Jets, rising to the challenge.
Abram Garrett with a very high kick in the air. This could be trouble. Gives a good bounce near the 45. They'll mark it at the 46-yard line. Adams Central with 10 seconds. Roach has a little bit of an arm. We'll see how Michael Mosier plays this.
I would suppose you could take a shot here, but they might be satisfied to just take a knee and going at the half, up 17.
I don't know how many timeouts they have left. I want to say they have at least one. So if they wanted to throw the ball 10, 15-ish yards and try to set up for maybe a Hail Mary or something, that would be available. Definitely not in kneeling formation with Roach in the shotgun. He's going to fire this thing deep. He's got a man, and he's going to make the catch.
And Everett's going to go in for a touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Adams Central. An absolute breakdown in the Tigers secondary.
Wow.
And the Jets are going to go on the board. Joey Everett with an incredible catch.
And there you have it. They go for the big play and get it.
A 54-yard strike. That one hurts if you're on the Bluffton side. If you're Adams Central, you could not be happier with the way that this first half has gone, and with the cherry on top, the touchdown to go up 26-3. Referee reporting that the game clock will go 2-0. So after this,
they're going to go for two
point
here.
Or two of some sort will be the end of it. Roach fakes on the right side. Tigers read it pretty well. Roach, can he get in? No, he cannot. So that will be our halftime score. 26-3, capitalized by a Jamie Roach throw to Joey Everett for 54 yards on a touchdown. Tigers got a lot to talk about at halftime, but the Jets smiling from ear to ear, looking for 5 straight titles in the ACAC.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
At Belmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Belmont. Good at learning, good at life.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
Partnerships thrive, integrity leads the way, and dedication meets innovation. Tried and true. Truland Equipment. We have the tools and services you need to work the land. A John Deere provider with a broad inventory, assisting you in service and technical support. We respond to your concerns quickly. For all your equipment needs, choose Truland Equipment, where provider means partner.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs,
exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newsball Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Newsball Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Halftime here at Bluffton High School, here on Witness Media. Ryan Walker and Mike Cooper here on our halftime show, sponsored by Berne Ready Mix. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne, or online at www.burnreadymix.com. If we had to describe how this first half went, I think surprised would be what I would say tonight from the Bluffton side, but more of just as expected with the machine that is Adams Central on the defensive side, and just forcing Bluffton to make their own mistakes, and they certainly have tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, and I think disappointment probably.
Yeah.
Disappointment from the player standpoint, from the coaches, and certainly probably from the fans. I mean, you look at the stats, and if you're Bluffton, 11 first downs, 11 to 6 first downs, 4 of 8 third down efficiency, 156 total yards, 128 rushing, so fine. Good rushing the football. Passing the football, only 28 yards.
Yeah.
When you come in, with averaging, 5 times that, easily 6 times that per game. And it's just the mistakes, just the penalties that have stalled drives, and then a fumble and the big play. I mean, we said at the beginning that it could come down to penalties, big plays, preventing the big play. But, man, did Adams Central have a lot of big plays.
Yeah, they certainly did. And that's headlined by Jamison Roach, who had 2 bursts of 60 and 43 yards on the ground. But then the 33-yard strike, and then, of course, the one before the end of the half for 54 yards. It's been big plays for Adams Central. And, it's hard to say it like this, but they've needed the big play. Because Bluffton has done very well at containing Adams Central. But like you said, it's been the big plays that have killed Bluffton, and those big plays have turned into big yardage into the end zone.
Yeah. I mean, you could zero in on just a few, right? With Jamie Roach on the option runs that have gone for big gains, and then the 2 passing plays to Joey Everett, the one that in the first quarter, and then the one that ended the half was a real backbreaker there. That I don't think I wondered if they were even going to take a chance into the end zone, and they sure enough did. And Roach was right there, put it on the money, and Joey Everett comes away with good focus and concentration, gets it and takes it into the end zone. And here we are, 26-3, and so I'm sure it's going to be a challenge in the locker room. Coach Kunkel's probably challenging his guys, saying, hey, we got to come out right away with a stop and move the football like we've proven we can move it, but let's finish drives.
Just to put it in perspective, Jamison Roach, leading rusher for Adams Central, has 7 carries for 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's an average of 20 per carry. The second leading rusher on the Jets is Thomas Laughlin with 19 yards. That is the comparison tonight between what Bluffton's been able to do with everyone else, but it's been Jamie Roach, when he takes the ball, he's been able to go behind some of his backs and his offensive line who have been creating holes for him on the outside, and also in the passing game, giving him enough time to make those throws downfield. And he's 4 for 7 through the year with 95 yards and a couple scores. On the flip side, when you're Bluffton, you're going to rely on the arms and legs of Axton Best. Now, he's carried 10 times for 65 yards, and he's done well from a rushing standpoint. But through the air, he has 9 of 17 for just 28 yards, as you alluded to earlier. This is a guy that has a 76% completion percentage in a half-throwing, half-running offense. And tonight, credit the defensive line for Adams Central. That's Cam Fravel, a first-team All-ACAC defensive lineman. That's David Fisher, who we have called his name several times tonight. And then you give it to the secondary, too. When Best has been able to scramble out of the pocket, that secondary has been step by step with the receivers of Bluffton, and even to the linebacking core. Of course, you play good defense, all three phases has to be good, but that linebacking core has met Axton Best after he scrambles as well. It is a complete job by Adams Central's defense.
Yeah, a lot of different looks defensively, sometimes 3 front linemen, sometimes 4. The linebacking core has done an outstanding job. The pressure that they put on Axton to scramble out of it, and then the defensive backs with the coverage. It's been a complete performance tonight defensively by the Jets, and of course I'm sure they're preaching in the locker room now to keep it up. Don't take your foot off the gas. Just keep applying that pressure. And the Jets have proven defensively that their stamina is there. They've got several guys that go both ways, and I'm sure that the offense is going to be ramped up for Bluffton here in the second half. I mean, I think they have to be aggressive coming out of the break here in the third quarter. And try and make some big plays of their own.
And if you're Adams Central, you know coming into this game, Bluffton can throw it. They can run it with multiple backs. They can throw to many receivers. They can use the legs of their quarterback, similar to Jamison Roach and some of the guys at Adams Central, though a very different style of spread versus closed offense. But if you're Coach Mosier, yes, the score, of course you want to be in a position where you're up 26-3 at halftime. But even if you're ahead by 14 at halftime, Bluffton now has to become more one-dimensional.
Right.
Coach Kunkel wants to run the ball down your throat. He wants to use Kamel Moore and Cooper Craig and Axton Best, and then he wants to hit you with a couple quick strikes down the field for some big plays. But now if you're Adams Central, you're in a great spot because Bluffton now, pressure's on them. They can't just score twice and be right back in the game. They have to do it for the rest of the second half. And Adams Central, hey, we know what we got to do. Our defensive line will take care of things. As long as our secondary knows, hey, that ball's coming towards you. If our D-line can't get there, they know what's coming now. And that's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if I'm Coach Mosier, I'm emphasizing ball security here in the second half, especially basically right away in the third quarter when they have the first possession that, hey, let's run the football, let's be efficient, let's take time off the clock, and make the clock the real opponent here for the Tigers in the second half.
Just running through some numbers before we hit the our second halftime break here. Bluffton with 11 first downs to Adams Central 6. That really speaks to the big plays that Adams Central has had. But total yards, Adams Central with 270 to the Tigers 156. That has been mostly on the ground for Bluffton and kind of on both sides for Adams Central, if you can believe that, with the amount of times that they will rush the ball. Rushing 175 yards for Adams Central to 128 for Bluffton. And the penalties factor, that has been a big deal for the Tigers all night. They have 5 for 55 yards. Adams Central just 2 for 6 yards. The one was way back in their own zone at the 1 yard line that backed them up by about an inch. So we'll call it a loss of 1.
Yeah, the penalties have been a big key factor, as well as giving up big plays, and a couple of holding calls. One defensive holding that continued to drive for the Jets, and then the big offensive hold that put Bluffton in a 2nd and 20 situation, and then they ended up getting negative yards on a third down play, and when they were, just starting to move the ball pretty well, and then those types of things happen, and it seems like it's been one roadblock after another so far for the Tigers here in the first half.
We'll see what happens in this second half here in the ACAC regular season championship game between the Tigers and the Jets. Jets have a 26-3 lead. We'll be right back.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes two things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys. Legal services for you and your family.
With origins dating back to 1931, National Oil and Gas is a regional provider of bulk tank fuel deliveries to farmers, home heating oil deliveries to consumers, and gasoline to service stations. Our solid business practices and longevity have established us as a main force in the fueling industry. And at National Oil and Gas, our goal is to use our God-given talents and resources to serve our customers and communities each and every day. Contact us today for all your petroleum needs and how we can service you.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow.
What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards?
We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give.
Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne.
Second half of action coming your way pretty soon here. Just seconds left to go on the scoreboard. Bluffton will kick off to Adams Central. Here to begin the second half. 26-3. Adams Central with a lead over the Tigers here tonight. Both teams undefeated. Bluffton number 6 in the AP poll at least, and number 1 Adams Central. The AP poll, there's probably 5 or 6 polls out there, so And if you looked at Sagarin before, how much you put into that, Adams Central was, I think, technically number 5, and Tigers were number 6.
Yeah, they like Brownstown Central a lot there. Sagarin does. In the 2A poll.
Those darn computers.
Right. Braylon Reber with the reception there.
Will be Reber, and he's got space, and he's got some speed. Reber down past the 50-yard line before being tackled by Parker Barnes.
Gets into Tiger territory there. Nice job by Braylon. Got some blocks and cut it to the outside here on the near side of the field and showed some speed.
Adams Central has everything going for him right now, both sides of the ball. Bluffton, a lot to talk about at halftime, but how much can be fixed in just a 10 to 15 minute speech and adjustment period for them? I guess we'll find out here. Adams Central with the ball starting at the Tigers 49. Roach with the ball. He'll be met by Griffin Morgan and a host of Tigers. Be a gain of about 2 yards based on forward progress.
Some sectional opponent halftime score. East Side 49-13 over Central Noble. Churubusco 16-7 over West Noble.
Interesting.
So the Churubusco Eagles improving.
I think Southern Wells was down 22-7 at the half with Heritage.
Nice cut back there by Laughlin.
He will gain enough to make this a 3rd and short. Looks to be 3rd and 3. If you're Adams Central, I think a touchdown in this drive, you might even call it the dagger.
Yeah,
I mean,
very
it's early,
very well could.
But 26-3 now, you go up by another score, and man, Bluffton has just got to do what they haven't really done all night, and that's put it in the end zone. And you're going to ask him to do it multiple times in one half.
So big 3rd down play here for the Bluffton defense. It's going to be a 1st down pickup there by Vance Miller, I believe. He got enough.
It initially looks like he does. Officials will bring the chain gang down. Adams Central, their offense is set to do a lot of different things in many different positions, being down or tied, kind of wear out an opponent. But at this point right here, you can just run the ball like you have been and just tick that clock down. They're very disciplined. They snap the ball just a couple seconds left every single time without really a threat of a delay of game.
A rollout, going to look over the top again. Comes back and almost an interception there.
Eli Birch had a hand on it, maybe should have had it. Pressure on the Bluffton side. Bluffton had 2 opportunities for a created turnover there. Roach just was able to throw the ball in time to get it off, and then Birch just bouncing off of his hands or his chest. After all that, 2nd and 10. Roach with it again. Similar formation, man in motion. Little bit of a
broken play there. Some
bumping.
Miscommunication.
That'll be positive for Bluffton's defense. Still gained a yard somehow.
Tigers, number 71, Zane Betson on the tackle.
At the 37-yard line now.
And 9 for Adams Central.
Clock just ticking away. Here on an opening drive that just started at the 49-yard line, and a good return by Braylon Reber.
Come on, guys.
Another big 3rd down play for Bluffton. Crowd trying to will their way. Roach looking, fires.
Good catch there by Joey Everett as he went to the ground.
It's going to be short of the
Yeah,
sticks.
just a little, just a little short.
I think if you're Adams Central, you'll definitely take that. If you're a Michael Mosier coach team, you better get 1 yard on this play.
4th and 1 for Adams Central.
4th down and 1. Adams Central going to go for it here. Tigers got to be ready for some bully ball up front, but also maybe some hard counts. Man in motion. Roach will snap. It looks like he got it. Initially looked like the Tigers got it in the backfield. Tigers think that they got to Roach before. I don't think that's going to be the case.
I think they're going to move the chain here.
Will they bring the chains out?
It's going to be really close.
Man, that spot really makes things interesting, and they're going to bring the chains out.
What looked like he had it, where they spotted it, they're still taking a look.
Jamison Roach trying to help out. I don't think he's going to have much of a say here with the officials.
And I think they're gonna measure here.
It's interesting the way that they were looking at it, trying to eyeball it from the sideline. You can bring the chains out. This is the most important chain measurement of the Tigers season here.
The back guy better put it in the right spot. No kidding. It's up to him.
I'll measure, and they're
Oh
going
my,
to be
that's
short.
going to be short.
By a couple inches, maybe. The Tigers get it done on 4th and 1. And if there was going to be a play to turn some things around for once tonight, that was going to be it. Bluffton got to take advantage of that now. What a defensive stop from the Tigers. All you need is a little bit of life.
At this point, they'll take any positive they can get. And that was definitely it. Good start here.
Tigers opening drive of the second half. 156 total yards in the first half. Best will throw to Kamel Moore. Moore breaks for a little bit. And if you're the Tigers here, you can afford a little bit of a longer drive if you can get some chunk plays here. You can't mess around too much with the time.
Quick pickup of 7 there.
Brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Tigers.
Tigers taking a lot of time in between plays here. Setting up. Moore in the backfield. He'll be a blocker for Best. Best will get met and will pick up the first down. Looks like they'll mark him at the 42.
And with that rush earns another Bluffton Tigers. That's right, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball now up to the 42-yard line.
Best with another nice pickup. Led the Tigers in rushing yards in that first half. Had 65 on 10 carries. Moore will take the carry. He's got a little bit of speed going forward, a ton of momentum. He'll reach near the sticks.
Yeah, that could be another first down. They're going to move it, so that's going to stop the clock briefly.
Tigers. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Bluffton with a little bit of movement here on their opening drive.
By Adams Central, number 22, Schwartz.
Best will fake to Moore. Best with a spin, but he's going to get swallowed up. 22 was in there, Xander Schwartz with another Jet defender.
In there with David Fisher.
That makes 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Best will go empty, at least for now. They've been putting some guys in motion. Moore lined up in the slot, not a typical spot for him. He'll go in motion, fakes to him again. Best will take it. Not a ton of space, trying to make some sort of dancing moves. And he will not gain much. Looks like he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Everett there, Braylon Reber there, and Fisher from his defensive end spot.
Number 33, Lachlan, in on the tackle.
Third down and 5 for Bluffton.
Third down and 5 yards to go.
Tigers again taking their time. Down to 5:30 left in the third quarter. Most important thing for them is just to move that ball and get in the end zone. Best will take it again. Best creates some space for himself. And he'll march towards the 30.
Yeah,
definitely will get a first down.
Good job to get outside. Stops the clock, picks up the first down, keeps the drive alive.
Best was pushed down by Adam Central, number 24, Reber.
Down to the 33. Moore in the backfield now. And they'll give it to him. A little bit of a slower developing run play, and that gives Adam Central some time to meet with Moore. Moore had no room to run.
Now David Fisher, Barrett Collier right there that time.
That will bring up second down.
Second and 10. Clock still running.
For the Tigers.
Best looking for a screen. Now has to look his other way. He's going to create some time. Now just
Going to go
flings
long
it.
up for grabs.
And it's going to be caught.
That's going to be a
It's into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Bluffton Tigers. 33 yards. It's Trey Bustos. An ill-advised throw from Best ends up as their first touchdown of tonight. Huge for the Tigers.
Just as in the first half, when it was over the outstretched arms of the defender for Joey Everett, that was just out of reach. The defensive back for Adam Central for a touchdown.
Incredible play all around from the Tigers. Axton Best creating it himself. As Ribich's kick will be blocked. Tigers tried to return it back, but the officials will blow it dead. 26-9 will be our score here in favor of Adam Central, but needed that if you're the Tigers. We're going to keep it here. Tigers will kick off. Man, I thought that was going to be a sure interception.
I did as well. I think Miles Carr maybe misjudged a little bit the arm there of Best. That was across the field, and good catch by Trey Bustos for the touchdown.
But you know what? If you're the Tigers, you'll catch any break that you can get.
Take it.
One of the more odd scores that you'll see on Friday nights, 26-9. Can think some interesting snaps and a block extra point. That's unfortunately been Ethan Ribich's first year here kicking extra points. And the misses that he's had, most of them have not been from him. He's going to boot it deep inside the 10. Ton of speed from Adam Central on the return. They'll get decent field position on the return, and the Jets will set up shop at the 36-yard line.
Adam Central will take over on the 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Jets.
Another huge possession for both the Adams Central offense and Tigers defense.
Quick pitch to Everett.
Everett with speed. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards, about 6 on first down.
Number 21 for Adams Central,
Again, that's what you're looking for if you're the Jets. Let's get some chunk plays and keep the clock rolling.
Right, and he stays in bounds to keep that clock marching on here toward the 4-minute mark.
Brings up second down and 4 for Adams Central.
Clock under 4 minutes to play in the third. Clock only plays a role when the score is what it is now. That'll be Miller, who was a yard short, but makes it a manageable 3rd and 1. Bluffton defense got a critical stop on 4th down from this distance on the last possession that set up their first touchdown drive of the evening. From the 45, 3rd and 1, Adams Central. Jamison Roach with the ball, he'll hand it off, and with a burst of speed.
Right through there. Nobody's going to catch Vance Miller. He's going to be gone for a touchdown.
Vance Miller is in. 55-yard score. Another huge play from the Jets, resulting in a touchdown. And they claw right back.
And that's the response you want. Again, offensive line by the Jets, and Vance Miller hit the hole and proves he's got his own speed.
Cowens for the extra point. Kick is up and good. That'll be 33-9. Adams Central over Bluffton. We'll take a quick break.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
33-9 on the breakthrough on 3rd down and 1. On Vance Miller's carry, just burst through the Tigers' defensive line. I think you got to credit the offensive line for that one. On a 3rd and 1, definitely want to sell the run up the middle, or if Jamison Roach takes one himself on a carry. But Vance Miller just goes untouched right through the heart of the Tigers' defense.
That's not unusual. Vance done that a couple times this season, but tonight was huge. The response the Jets needed.
A little bit of a squiver. Tigers are able to pick it up, and running all the way down the sideline is Cooper Craig. Won't be much. Another good kick from the Adams Central special teams unit.
Pulled down by Harper Hammond that time on the coverage.
So the Tigers get a little bit of momentum, but that's what Adams Central will do to you. Just when you think things are going right, they're going to zip one right across. So Bluffton now will have to pick up momentum on its own here again. Down 33-9.
Cam Fravel looking over the sideline like he's developing a cramp there. That right calf. We'll see.
Best with Craig in the backfield. Picks up a block. Best goes a little bit the wrong way. Now screens it to Cooper Craig, who won't pick up much, but could have been disastrous for the Tigers.
Yeah, could have been really disastrous down to the 10. Instead, it's just a couple-yard loss.
Adams Central 71, Cameron Fravel.
Be a loss of 2 officially.
Brings up second down and 12 for the Tigers.
Same formation for Bluffton. Has not been able to get their wide receivers going whatsoever tonight with Straveler and Birch. Craig will take the carry, and he's going to be tripped up almost immediately. Gain of a couple. I'll bring up 3rd and long.
Cam Fravel in there again, and they're finally going to substitute him out here.
Yeah. Key piece.
Yeah, Ben Hershey's going to come in now for Fravel.
Fravel, a first-team defensive lineman in the ACAC. It's been a menace for Axton Best here tonight.
Laughlin showing blitz, putting the pressure on. He gets away from him. He's being pursued.
Fires towards the sideline. That catch is going to be made. It'll make it a manageable 4th down. That's A.J. Straveler.
Yeah, nice catch by A.J. Good pass in the scramble mode again, and pushed out of bounds there by Ashton Yergler.
Brings up 4th down and 2 for the Tigers.
Big 4th down and 2 for the Tigers here. At the 34-yard line, their own.
What's your best 2-yard play in your playbook?
Best in the shotgun. He's got receivers to the bottom. Craig right behind him to his right. Best with it now. He's going to fire deep down the field and just not able to come down with it.
And Miles Carr on the coverage that time. Able to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that will stall Tigers drive again. And Adams Central putting it to the Tigers again defensively. They will take over at the 34-yard line of Bluffton. Had to take the risk if you're the Tigers, and Axton just unable to find somebody short. And the Jets were able to keep him in the pocket as well. Had to force a deep throw. .110 left here in our 3rd quarter. K&N Carpet. K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years with various carpets, hardwoods, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs.
That was a big hit there at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to say that was a fumble.
Bluffton.
Yeah.
Wow. And the Tigers get another break here made by, I believe it was Griffin Morgan on the hit. And with the injury, we're gonna keep it here. We're gonna redo this for K&N Carpet. K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for 50 years with various carpets, hardwoods, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. See the expert at K&N Carpet at 12108 US 27 South in Fort Wayne.
So Vance Miller just walks off on his own there, but man, what a hit. There's some question whether the ball was on the ground, and sure enough, Bluffton comes up with it. So after inability to convert on 4th down, they get the ball right back here.
Bluffton will take over now. 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line.
See what the Tigers can do. Have a minute and change left in the 3rd. Jets just made a stop before that fumble. Craig in motion. They'll fire to the left side of the field, though. Good throw and catch. That's to Maddox White.
The Tiger pass is complete to number 19, Maddox White.
Makes his 10th catch of the year.
Gains 9 yards on the play.
The freshman.
That brings up 2nd and 1 for the Tigers.
They'll bring up 2nd and 1. Clock ticking under a minute now for Bluffton. Best is empty. Now we'll bring a friend over. That's Cooper Craig. Craig, with some speed, he'll get the first down. Bluffton will have enough time for at least another snap.
And he earns another Bluffton Tigers.
25 seconds ticking. Axton Best will go empty.
Ball placed on the 48-yard line.
10 seconds now. Best, just direct snap to him. He'll take it himself. Breaks a couple tackles, and he'll be down at the 40.
So elusive. Laughlin right there, Barrett Collier as well, and just sidesteps them. And able to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Out of bounds by number 24, Braylon Reber for Adams Central.
Tigers will be at the 41. They'll get one more snap off here before the end. We'll come into a larger deficit in the fourth quarter for Bluffton. A lot of work to do. They want to make this thing interesting. Best goes empty. 5 wide receivers. Looking for some sort of time. Escapes. Now fires. Does get the completion off as time expires. And it'll be Cooper Craig making the catch at about the 36-yard line. That'll end our third quarter, 33-9, Adams Central over Bluffton.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
33-9. It's our score here starting the Ben Berman State Farm Insurance fourth quarter. Ben Berman is your good neighbor State Farm agent in Bluffton. Ben and his team can handle your home, auto, life, and commercial insurance needs. Call 260-824-1928 or visit the office on the south end of town. Well, Bluffton's got some work to do.
Definitely, but another first down here. Extends their drive in Adams Central territory.
First and 10 from the 36-yard line for the Tigers.
Start at the 36. Best. Fake the screen on the left side. Instead, we'll go to Craig. He's got some space, and he's made some moves.
Gonna score.
And he's going to be going for a touchdown. Bluffton Tigers, 36 yards. Cooper Craig. Good way to start the fourth quarter. Here, if you're Bluffton, try to chop down that lead as much as possible.
Again, under pressure, but Axton Best. Good find there. Pass to Cooper Craig, and he does the rest.
Tigers looking for 2 extra here. Make it a 33-17 game. 11:50, just 10 seconds off the clock for Bluffton for that score. Best looking, he's got a man, he's got him in. Touchdown, or excuse me, 2-point conversion to Trey Bustos. Make it 33-17. We're going to keep it here just for the time being. That's an important score if you're Bluffton. A little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. We'll see what they can do on the special team side.
Yeah, big confidence booster there. Able to move the ball. Not take a lot of time off the clock. Get into the end zone. 2-point conversion. Gets the fans back involved.
Get the band fired up on their senior night as well.
So Vance Miller coming back out on the field here now. He'll be part of the kickoff receiving team, so that's a good sign for the Jets. After that huge hit, it caused a fumble.
Right, that is a great sign.
filming the. Good use of the drone. Yeah. Some night shots. Okay, heat me full. This is about as full as you're going to see. Yeah.
Waiting kickoff here. And an onside kick from Bluffton. Ball is loose on the ground. Adams Central, I think, was able to just sneak it in. And they did. That could have been very interesting. Initially, the ball flew a little loose on the ground, but a good recovery keeps the Jets with the ball now at the 48.
So nice job there by Barrett Collier.
The ball is spotted on
to cover that ball up.
Good hands indeed. Brief moment of panic for the young man. A toss to Joey Everett. Everett gonna be tackled by Cooper Craig. That's a chunk yard saving tackle, if that's what you want to call it, by Craig. The gain of about 2.
Brings up second down and 8 for Adams Central. Ball placed on the 46-yard line.
Keeper 12, keeper.
Roach.
Good blocking on the edge again.
And he's going to just bully his way past the 30. Another great run for Jamison Roach. He has been eating the Tigers alive all night, and a flag has been thrown.
Putting Thomas Laughlin in motion. He's a lead blocker, and Braylon Reber again blocking, giving Roach the outside path, and we'll see what the penalty is here.
Pretty late after the snap.
It was.
Could be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Do have the benefit of the microphone with the officials on each call.
Result of the play was the first down. After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
It will be on Bluffton for unsportsmanlike. Half the distance to the goal. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I wasn't aware either, but at any rate, unsportsmanlike calls. A big penalty here.
You can't afford it really ever, but just this late in the game.
And I think, and what's an explanation here? The ball at the 14 now.
Usually if you're calling unsportsmanlike conduct, there's got to be a good reason
Maybe a
for
little
it.
extra contact
Yeah.
after the tackle was made there on Roach.
Could be anything from an extra shove, some words,
Right.
you know, throwing the ball on a delay a game type of situation. It can range from all sorts of things, so we won't try to speculate exactly what it was. I have no clue. Cost the Tigers an extra 15. Toss to Everett on the outside. He'll reach the 10-yard line. Gain of about 4.
Ball taken by number 21, Joey Everett for the Jets.
If Adams Central hasn't put it away now, they certainly will with a score.
Jake Boots on the tackle. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go for Adams Central.
Roach under center. Gives it to Vance Miller. Gets stumbled up near the line of scrimmage and gains maybe a half a yard.
Number 4 for the Tigers, Colson Teeble.
Not much. It'd be 3rd and 6 from the 8. Still an opportunity to pick up a first down for Adams Central. From the 8, 3rd and 5. Tigers need a stop. Handoff, fake to Miller. It's Roach. Roach on the second effort, I believe, is going to pick up the first down. Was met before the first down marker, but was strong enough and with enough speed to get the first.
Right. Just can't emphasize enough the blocking tonight.
Yeah.
On the edge there. Again, Thomas Laughlin in there, giving Roach some room to pick up that first down along with others.
The Jets are going to be in absolutely no hurry to snap this ball. Roach will toss. Scott Blocker's in front of him.
Everett's going to get into the end zone.
Get in. Touchdown Adams Central from 4 yards out. Joey Everett.
Touchdown by number 21, Joey Everett.
Jets again just gashing the Tigers defense, and the Tigers go down by another set of scores here. 39-17 Jets. Cowens on the extra point. Way over, and that one will be good. 40-17, Adams Central leads, and we'll take a quick break.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Yeah, he's a stud. Talking about Jamison Roach, he's a stud. He's a good player. I forgot to throw down the mic there. Anyways, yeah, we're complimenting Jamison Roach. He's had a really good night tonight for Adams Central. That run was capitalized, though, by Joey Everett for 4 yards. And that drive could have gone really either way. The onside kick, maybe not a surprise, but the way that the Tigers were at least in formation on the kickoff, a little bit of a sneak there. Ball just got back into the hands of Adams Central. They end up taking time off the clock and scoring a touchdown. So completely backwards to what could have happened if the Tigers were able to recover. On the return for Bluffton will be A.J. Strevler, just quickly getting out of bounds. We'll have 8:47 left here in the fourth quarter, down 40-17. Tigers have put up a good fight tonight. It has been a lot of explosive plays by Adams Central and a lack thereof on the other side from Bluffton. They've had a couple bigger plays in the second half tonight, a 33-yard catch for Trey Bustos, and then Cooper Craig for 36 yards. Maybe just a little too late, but
right
in the middle of the third quarter and at the start of the fourth, just trying to claw back into this one. Kamel Moore out there with Axton Best. Moore now will go out. Best will fire to A.J. Strevler, and they will make the catch. Good protection by the line for the Tigers to give Best time in the pocket. Has not been a given tonight.
That is so true. He did have the luxury that time of looking at first, second, third option.
Best will hand off to Kamel Moore. Still won't go down.
Schwartz in there that time, early on.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play.
Gets to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Bluffton's just looking to just get on the scoreboard once or twice more, I would think. That would be the goal by the end of this game. put up a fighting effort. Best will get the first down.
Tigers, Axton Best keeps the ball.
Now, the interesting thing with these two teams is that they play in the same sectional now. As we saw last year, Adams Central took the field here at Bluffton and beat the Tigers 35-7. That is a future matchup waiting to happen. Just fate seems like it would end up happening, but a couple good teams in the sectional as we talked in the pregame a little bit.
Miles Carr right there to knock that away on the coverage. Yeah, a lot of eyes will be on the sectional draw, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Looking at Churubusco East Side, Bluffton, Adams Central. The draw will be important.
Adams Central, of course, the 2A champs last year. Getting it done after 3 straight tries with Indy Lutheran, who is now number 7 in 2A. You're sitting at 6-1 heading into tonight. Best, not a ton of time. Kind of just fires this one up for grabs. That's going to be intercepted.
Ashton Yergler is making an easy catch there on that interception.
Best just kind of on his back foot. Threw not exactly a strike there either. Gets picked off. And with that, Adams Central can really just run the clock out now. Just under 7 minutes to play, up 40-17.
37-yard line, 1st and 10 for Adams Central.
Roach will hand off. Laughlin, nice pickup on first down. If you're head coach Mike Moser, you've had some pretty good wins in your career. This has got to be just a thrilling one for him. A really good Tigers team finally playing in this game undefeated for the first time in a few years. And his team just playing clean football. Couple questions coming into Adams Central season. Just how will they be able to replenish? Can they really make a big postseason run? Tigers were chomping at the bit all week to get to Adams Central, and the Jets have just proved why they've been the power in the ACAC and in 1A and 2A.
Good job there by Thomas Laughlin. Waits, see the play develop. It's back, picks up a first down, keeps hold of the football. Yeah, if you're Coach Moser and staff, you got to be really happy here with the overall execution, both sides of the football, knowing that you're not going to keep Bluffton Tigers out of the end zone every possession, but overall, I think you got to be pretty pleased tonight.
Jets certainly in the running for state championship this season. And Adams Central will call a timeout. We'll take a break alongside with them.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
40-17. Adams Central with the lead. I know Mike's looking at some scores. Anything standing out?
Well, one interesting one that was at the half, and you're talking about sectional and postseason, a potential regional opponent for the sectional champion from here, Eastbrook, was up 21-14 on Mississinawa. Mississinawa, very, very good football team.
Yes.
Up in 3A, so that would be a big win if Eastbrook holds on tonight and wins there.
Starting to talk sectional time. Hard to believe.
Isn't it, though?
Barely getting that crispness in the air. We're sitting in week 8.
Joey Everett, left side on the pitch, got some room, gets back to the outside and dives.
Kind of a touchdown saving tackle by the Tigers. But Adams Central, huge pickup. on a play that started at the 22. Man down for the Tigers at the moment, down near the left pylon. And we're going to take a timeout for injury.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Adams Central about to snap. Ball on 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line after a big 20-yard pickup. Roach, snap handoff in for another score.
Yeah, Braylon Reber exchanged spots there with Vance Miller and gets the handoff for a touchdown.
Reber with a 6th carry of the season. Scores in back-to-back weeks. Had a big one against Southern Wells last week. That one went for 88 yards. And Adams Central leads 46-17. Cowan's ready for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Now lead by 30, now 47-17. We'll take a quick break here on Witness Media.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Another touchdown drive for the Jets. They have been flying away tonight. They will more than likely run away with a ACAC championship for the 5th consecutive season. I know the Jets have their eyes wide for a little bit more than just a conference title, but tonight has got to feel so sweet. Bluffton's big game, they've been hyping it up all week, really all season. They've had their eyes on the Jets over the last few years, just have been unable to get to them. Bluffton finally got one of their boogeymans done last week against Heritage. They lost 3 straight to them, ending a couple perfect seasons leading up to this Week 8 matchup. Finally, both teams got it to be an undefeated matchup, especially in the conference, with Adams Central losing one in the Week 1 opener against Garrett last season.
Yeah, highly anticipated game coming in here tonight, and Adams Central makes a statement.
Kamel Moore shaking off a few defenders, and he is a one-man wrecking crew right now past the 40-yard line. How about Kamel Moore?
Just kept it going, finally brought down Braylon Reber.
With that earns another Bluffton Tigers. Let's hear it. That's right, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball placed on the 37-yard line.
Best getting the play from Kunkel. Fake to Moore, over to Strevler. Makes a man miss, makes a couple more miss, and he's got a lot of speed. Did he step out of bounds? And it looks like the official will say he did, and I think Strevler knew it.
Yeah, out of bounds about the 22, 23.
Would have been a 37-yard strike.
Yeah, so close.
The Jets calling a timeout late here with 4:15 left.
Steel Farms has been the fall season destination for the past 16 years for families looking to spend the day on the farm. Your kids will love visiting the farm animals in our petting zoo, along with the corn maze, wagon rides, concession stand, and outdoor games and activities. Moms and dads can visit the farmers market and then meet up with the kids to pick out that special pumpkin from the pumpkin patch to take home. Steel Farms is open September 27th to October 26th. Visit us at visitsteelfarms.com. Let Steel Farms make memories with your families this fall season.
Trying to end on a positive, which just working on the execution here and try and get another score.
Tigers at the 22. A big gain from A.J. Strevler. Almost went the distance, but stepping out of bounds. Best will flip over to Eli Birch. Nifty looking play. Birch keeps going. He'll be stuffed at about the 11. So Bluffton has opened up the playbook a little bit tonight, has had some success, but just has not been able to find a consistent big play opportunity
On the 16-yard line.
like Adams Central has.
Brings up second down and 4 for the Tigers.
Moore will get the carry. He's got some space up front. Will challenge AC defender, still carrying his way, and he's going to be tackled by about 3 Jets to stop him inside the 5. You got to like the fight from
Absolutely.
Bluffton after really getting gut punched here tonight. Kamel Moore has been very solid for the Tigers all night when called upon. Moore will get wrapped up quickly this time around. He won't get much, if anything.
Handoff to Kamel Moore for the Tigers.
Reese Hammond, Thomas Laughlin, and others.
Gain of about 1 yard on the play.
Tigers will huddle up and take their time here, just making sure they can get in the end zone. No reason to rush. Best. Fake the handoff to Moore. Quick strike, and Strevler just was unable to pick it up. Flag does fly. Braylon Reber was covering Strevler. Be a bit surprised if it'd be a pass interference
And that's
call.
what the call's going to be.
Yeah. Could be holding as well. Reber was a little confused. Declan Greaser runs out there meanwhile for Bluffton. It will be pass interference, assuming that's on Reber. The intended target was Strevler. He was defending. And Bluffton will have half the distance to a goal at the 1. They bring in Declan Greaser, who's a big body up front, not necessarily an offensive player. He can play some tight end, but will act as an extra blocker for the Tigers. He'll do just that for Kamel Moore. Ball comes loose.
He lost the
and
football.
Adams Central's going to pick it up. Did Moore.
Ashton Yergler fumbled the football, but I don't know if he had crossed the goal line.
And I think the officials will talk about it. Did Kamel Moore at least cross the plane? And they're going to call it a fumble in the end zone. And that has just been how the Tigers' night has gone. Fumbles at the 1-inch yard line, and Adams Central will recover. They can go into likely a victory formation here and take their ACAC crown. 2:22 left to play. Adams Central will get it at the 20. And this game, pretty soon will go final. We'll have to run a few plays here. Hands off to Laughlin.
Adams Central, number 33, Laughlin on the carry. Gains about 3 yards on the play.
And the Jets just 2 minutes away from claiming their 5th straight ACAC title.
7 yards to go. Ball placed on the 23-yard line.
Jets will be at home next week.
Yep, for their
senior night for them against the Woodland Warriors.
Miller still out there. Gets to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short.
Tigers, number 4, Colson Teeble on the tackle.
Tigers will fall to 7-1, 5-1. They'll be at Blackhawk Christian next week before the sectional, and the draw, I believe, is this Sunday.
That is correct.
Both teams will have a very keen eye on who they will face in the first round. Could meet each other up again.
Number 12,
Wouldn't that be just hilarious? Eastside, Churubusco, some of the other headliners in the sectional. 37 seconds here remain. 4th and 3 for Adams Central. Could just decide the punt if they want to. Does not appear that Mosier will, at least for now. Looks like he'll use a timeout. Standing right next to the official. His time is ticking down to 5 on the play clock. Mosier will wait to the very last second and call a timeout. 12.1 seconds remain on the clock. A disappointing senior night for Bluffton here tonight. Boys have worked really hard to get to the moment here against one of the state's best in Adams Central. But the Jets, that's the machine. Michael Mosier, in his 17th year, has made a state championship coach, multi-time semi-state champion coach, 162-50 in his career. As another big win tonight, he'll move to 163-50. Punts it super high in the air. 5 seconds to go. Tigers muff the punt.
And that might be Yergler again with the football.
Will pick it back up.
Yeah,
and Adams Central will get it back. You think maybe the Tigers could have lined up for a practice field goal or thrown it in the end zone, but Griffin Morgan, I believe, tried to pick it up and had a chance to go far. Would have ended the game with 1 second left here. And the Jets will be able to get their victory formation. All lined up, 47-17 will end up being your final. And that will do it. For the 5th time in a row, Adams Central ends up winning the Allen County Athletic Conference Championship. And the Jets here tonight in an undefeated battle in Week 8. Declaw the Tigers, 47-17 your final. We're going to have a jam-packed post-game show here and a chat with head coach of the Tigers, Brent Kunkel. We will send you to a quick break here, but not going to want to miss it here on Witness Media.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, Grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Back here at Bluffton High School, conclusion of the Adams Central victory, their ACAC championship for the 5th time in a row here at Bluffton High School. 47-17, your final. Ryan Walker, Mike Cooper here to my right here on the Keystone Cooperative Postgame Show. The Postgame Show is brought to you by the Keystone Monroe Energy Team in Monroe, Indiana. Stop by our office at 221 West 100 South Monroe, or call us today at 260-692-6111 for any fuel, propane, or grease and oil needs. This game got out of hand a little quickly, kind of a gut punch for the Tigers, and they just had to become one-dimensional with their passing game. And credit to Adams Central, that defensive front and secondary, and let's not forget the linebacking crew as well, just were stellar all night long, making Axton Best just have to work. And then the explosive plays by Adams Central wasn't really a wear and tear until the second half from them. They were just able to connect on a couple key throws and key carries from Jamison Roach.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you look at it and say, okay, Bluffton, here's the opportunity. And of course, I'm not going to speak for Coach Kunkel when he comes up here, but it's probably like, we're disappointed, but yet to me, I think they should be determined because they did have success. They had success on the field tonight in spots, and there were some penalties, some fumbles, some things that just didn't go their way. But anytime, you pass for 150 and you rush for 215, unfortunately they gave up 47 points to the Jets. Yeah. And for Adams Central side, your Coach Mosier, I would be like, hey, look, we got one game left. Let's finish strong. We're not satisfied. We have more to accomplish. Yeah. We're going to celebrate this one tonight, but we're going to get right back at it next week and play Woodland, who's in front of us, and then whoever we draw in the sectional, continue to get a little better, execute a little better, and let's see what we can do in the postseason. But, both of these teams displayed tonight that they can move the football, that they can throw it, they can run it, rush it. But you're right. I think the Jet defense was just they put pressure. They showed a lot of different looks, and I think that was the difference again tonight.
A lot of wins for Michael Mosier in his career. We mentioned 163 now after tonight. A lot of big wins. He's won semi-state titles. He's won a state title as recently as this year, of course. But very big win, the biggest one of the season for Adams Central tonight. Boy, does he have to be pleased from all three phases. And that's just the type of football that Coach Mosier has brought to Monroe in his 17 years. It is a team that everybody you talk to, well, what's the key of beating Adams Central? Well, you got to play close to perfect. You got to play your best game because they're not really going to make mistakes, and they're going to hound you on defense, right, and they're going to wear you down on the offensive side. What a big win it was for Adams Central, a team that had some question marks, at least losing some players last year. I believe 4 on the first-team All-ACAC list. What are we going to do? Coach Mosier says we're going to reload, and it is a machine over here. What a win for Coach Mosier and his Jets. Congratulations to them on another ACAC championship game.
Yep, without question. Congratulations to the Jets. They will be the ACAC champions, and one last game for them at home, senior night for the Jets, and Of course, these Bluffton Tigers will be on the road with Blackhawk Christian, and they'll gear up, prepare, and get ready for sectional play.
We'll get head coach of the Bluffton Tigers, Brent Kuckel, coming up very shortly here, making his way up. We'll do the headset switch here in a second, which is just an eye pleaser, of course, on camera. Coach Kunkel joining us from the Bluffton Tigers. Coach, a lot of hype coming into this one, and Adams Central, I just think with how well coached they are with Coach Mosier, just share with me just the machine that they've been able to build and, you know, what you guys saw tonight.
What we saw was a team that outcoached us, first and foremost. They out-hit us, they out-physicaled us, they out-toughed us. They were ready for the big moment, and I did not have this team ready for the moment. And that's on me. It's 100% on me. I maybe I hyped it up too much, talking about being the biggest game in regular season history. I still believe that it was. I think we came out tight. I think we came out afraid to make mistakes, and that's on the head coach. It's not on players. Mistakes are on me. So all the credit in the world goes to Michael and his staff. What they've done year in and year out is incredible. It really is. He has built a machine, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a 30-point margin. Do I think we're closer than that? Sure, I do. We did some things tonight that we haven't done all year, but you know, we haven't been punched in the mouth like that, and we did not respond well tonight. Head coach included. I froze up, and that's nothing on players. That's 100% on me. So. You know, the thing is we firmly believe this is a 2-round fight. They got round 1, and credit to them. They took it to us. So can't say enough good things about Michael and you know, what his entire staff and community have done. You know, they're the envy of where we want to be, and I thought we were in position this year to take a step closer, and I still think we can. But we obviously got to figure some stuff out.
The way that Coach Mosier runs his offense is very it's going to wear you down at the end of 4 quarters. But tonight they were able to hit those explosive plays, and I thought your team defensively did a really nice job on some of the things that they wanted to do in their short yardage packages. What were you seeing from the defense tonight, and then what was the difference between, hey, we're going to stop them on these first couple of plays, and then just being able to head off some big chunk plays for touchdowns?
Yep. Difference in the game is, you nailed it, Ryan. It's we played assignment football 2 downs in a row. We played assignment football maybe 3 downs in a row. We did not play assignment football 4 downs in a row. And when you play a team that good, you have to. We, you know, it's little things, man. We're gonna watch this film, and we're gonna be kicking ourselves because, you know, it's a misstep here. It's having your eyes in the wrong place there, and they've been running this system for 40 years, and it's when they get a beat on something like that, and if you don't play your assignment and you don't get to the right spots, they're going to burn you, and they burned us tonight. So we got to do a better job coaching. We got to get them in better position. We got to make sure that our kids understand the importance of preparation. And again, that all falls on my shoulders, man. So it's nobody's fault but mine. So that's on me.
Yeah. Second half offensively, you guys were able to put it in the end zone a few times. Almost got it for a third there, of course, with Kamel at the goal line, just ending up short in a fumble. When you go to your team at halftime, what message are you trying to send to them, and what were some maybe adjustments or just a different feel in the second half, being way more competitive with the Jets in that second half?
Yeah, no real adjustments, Ryan.
Sure.
It was just, like I said, we came out tight.
Mm-hmm.
We came out tight, and they did not, and they are used to this moment, and we are not. And it took us a while. We got in the half. Like I said, I think we did come out and execute. We got to stop. I think the first series, come down and score. But even when we score, we, have a mistake on the PAT. So it kind of, the momentum you had, it kind of dies a little bit. Defense, for the most part, I thought played pretty well in the second half, but again, assignment, blown assignment. So again, that comes down to coaching. So, I still like our team. I still really, really like our players. I really like what we're doing. It's just got to get better. It's got to get better all the way around.
Coach, a tough loss tonight, but plenty of season left, and it could fall in the hands of, back here or in Monroe as well, and your path to a sectional is still there. Thanks for joining us here post-game, Coach.
Appreciate you, buddy. Yep, thank you.
Bluffton head coach Brent Kunkel joining us. Thankful for his time after a tough loss with Adams Central tonight, 47-17, your final. And without further ado, we got Mike Cooper back on the microphone here. All in agreement for our Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. So, without further ado, our player of the game, Jamison Roach.
Yeah, I think Jamie, again, he's just gotten better and better. He's put in a lot of work, and good things happen when you work hard and you're determined and competitive. And he's a competitor along with the other Jets on this team, the coaching staff. And you heard Coach Kunkel give him credit, and he likes his team, and I do too. I think Bluffton, there's a lot of football left. I think it's a talented team. They've got a lot to look forward to, but Jamie tonight proved the competitive nature in him. He was able to rush the ball, make big plays when he needed to. He was good in the play action and with touch passes, and he can really, just execute when you need it. And back there, the defensive back, defense was really good. So all-around great game from Jamie and the Jets, and they are the ACAC champion.
And congratulations to them as well. Jamison Roach, our player of the game, and you got to give credit to the offensive line when a quarterback does so well on both sides of the ball. So a ton of credit to the offensive line as well. Well, that'll do it here. 47-17 your final. Adams Central, number 1 in the AP poll, takes down Bluffton, who was number 6 coming into tonight. Thanks for tuning in with us. Ryan Walker, Mike Cooper, Michael Vanderkolk to my left, and Brandon Trout on the camera tonight. Thank you so much.